back. I'm Scott Aromatico. Well, just recently I did a video on the House of Argos, and in particular I did this gem right here, Love Triumphs Over War. I was so glad to be able to purchase this and have it in my collection. As I stated in the previous video, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, do me a favor, go ahead and watch it. It's a good review. I think it'll give you a good idea about this fragrance. But as I stated in that last video, Argos really is this house of opulence, luxury, first class, and if you need a special occasion fragrance in your collection, Argos is the place to go. So when I recently did this amazing fragrance, I was talking about how great it was, what a special occasion fragrance it is. It's very opulent, it's very refined. And as I was doing the video, I mentioned that one of the things that Argos does, and they do everything first class, as you can tell from this bottle right here, really pay attention to the details. And so it sent me this bad girl right here that I'm going to talk about today, because I asked you guys in the previous video if you wanted me to talk about it, and you said yes. So of course I am talking about the birth of Venus. And I'm just going to hold this up a little bit longer because look at this. When you get samples, how often do you get samples where they're leaking, they don't have great packaging, they're not full of details, but look at this sample, how full of detail it is. This is pretty similar to the full package and full bottle presentation that you're going to get if you were to buy this fragrance. Look at the back here. So just really cool that they pay attention to details like this. And then inside, you've got a little bit of a story. You have the Argos logo, and of course you have the notes. So I just think that's a great touch. Today I will be, of course, reviewing, or not really reviewing, but giving you my first impression on Birth of Venus. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, off to the side, through the magic of editing, I'm gonna put a picture of the bottle so you guys can see what that looks like. Very gorgeous bottle, again, very similar. They're both similar, you know. You've got this painting right here, of course, done by Botticelli, and you've got the ever prevalent and present goddess of love right front and center, so she can be seen in all her glory. One of the most powerful goddesses to ever live, to be honest with you, and she was very beautiful and adored by many. Now, this bottle right here to my side, just so you know, if you want 100 ml, it's going to cost you around $290. If you want a 30 ml, I think it's going to cost around $175. But if I'm not mistaken, the 30 mLs are sold out. Of course they would be, because they're a little bit on the cheaper side. Guys want to save a little bit money on the full bottles, the $290 bottle. I do have a link and a discount code in the description down below, so definitely be checking that out. All right, so here's also what the box will look like if you guys want to see what the box will look like. It's, again, very similar to this right here. So there's a kind of a picture of the box just to give you an idea, since I don't have it. Very beautiful, very first class. It's going to come wrapped in tissue paper with a bow around it, and of course you'll probably get some samples and a lot of other goodies when you make this order. So here we go. Here is my sample. We're going to go, I've already sprayed it, but we're going to spray it again. And of course, another thing first class Argos does is they provide these little test strips. So we're going to spray it, and I'll give you my first impressions. And spoiler alert, my first impressions already when I sprayed it the other day are magnificent. Now, I know this fragrance is probably marketed for a woman. I don't have a lot of women's fragrances now. I think they tend to be unisex, and most of their fragrances lean masculine, but a lot of their fragrances can be worn by men and are kind of marketed in that direction, even though they're unisex, or they kind of just lean in that direction. But Perfume is one of the best smelling fragrances I've ever gotten my nose on by Argos. It is amazing. I don't know why I don't own it. And to be honest with you, I probably would wear Perfume because it is a spectacular, just glorious vanilla fragrance. I gotta get it in my collection. I don't know what I'm waiting for. But here is another one. They've done it again. A fragrance that's kind of marketed towards women that I think I would wear. It is spectacular. Yes, it leans feminine, but I really think I would rock this fragrance. So there you go, spoiler alert. You could probably turn the video off right now. This fragrance is so good, guys. You smell this fragrance just right away. You're getting hit with all kinds of sweetness, juicy sweetness, fruity, gorgeous fruit cocktail. It just smells amazing. I love sweet citruses, and I feel like I smell a lot of grapefruit. There's a lot of citrus, but the predominant note in here is just this beautiful, succulent, ripe peach. It is so gorgeous, guys. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And then one of the things I noticed that I'm finding in a lot of the newer releases from Argos is that raspberry note, that very decadent, gourmandish raspberry note. just smells absolutely intoxicating. Of course, this fragrance is so creamy and so gorgeous, and a little bit on the dusty side as well. Really, really nice. And what I like about it is it's not overpowering. And for those ladies who love women's fragrances, or men, whatever the case may be, you know, some of the girls' fragrances, at least my wife complains and my daughter complains, their word, not mine, kind of smells old lady-ish. You're not going to get this with this. This is very modern, very vibrant, very mass appealing. You are not going to offend anybody wearing this fragrance. You can wear this to work if you want to. You can wear it to run errands. But man, this fragrance is so opulent and gorgeous. To me, it's just a special occasion fragrance. And my first impression of this is that it's versatile, that you could wear it any time of the year. Man, it smells so good. Well, I'm gonna quit rambling. Let's go ahead and show you guys the notes. All right, in the top, we've got bergamot, peach, orange, grapefruit, osmanthus, and lavender. In the heart of the composition, we have narcissus, jasmine, tuberose, violet, iris, raspberry, rose, and chocolate. And in the base, we have amber, vetiver, cedar, Lebanon, sandalwood, and cashmere wood. All right, guys, there's a lot of ingredients there, but they're all working in harmony. And for me, in my money and my taste, the top is where it's at in this fragrance. I love the top notes, you know, from the juicy grapefruit, from the orange blossom, and then you've got that beautiful peach, and I think it goes so well with that raspberry note. Now, I was reading in the ingredients along with you guys that there's a chocolate note. I don't really pick that up that much. If it's there to my nose, I'm not getting it, you know, but that's okay. It's there. I think that's cool. I just don't pick it up. There's a lot of powdery dustiness that's probably coming from the iris and the violet that just smells so gorgeous. I love that citrus and the raspberry and the peach, and mixed with that dustiness, it just gives it this nice refinement, and it's so clean. That's probably coming from the tuberose. Guys, this is so nice. I need to get a full bottle ASAP for my wife, because this fragrance is gonna drive me crazy when I smell it on her. It's so good. And then of course, in the base, you've got that sandalwood, that buttery, creamy sandalwood, just help balancing everything out. There's a little bit of warmth to this. There's a little bit of woodiness as well, but not too much, not so much that it makes it off-putting or really super masculine. But guys, honestly, I might sneak a few sprays of this. I probably wouldn't overspray it because you don't need to, but I could probably do a couple dabs and wear this fragrance as well because it smells so good. So guys, this is another special occasion fragrance. I feel like you can wear it all year round. I feel like you can wear it any time of the day, whether it be in the afternoon or evening attire, whatever the case may be. It is so good. You know, Christian always does it, man. He's like George Zaharoff. They always seem to hit it out of the park. This is another great fragrance release. They always seem to hit it out of the park, and this is definitely one I will have in my collection sometime in the near future. And I suggest you don't take my word for it, guys. They have a sample pack, and every single one of their fragrances is included in there. I'm not sure what the price is. My guess is around that $50 mark. And if you use my promo code, you know, in the description down below, you'll be able to save some money on it and try them all for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another video. If you liked this video, if it gave you any value whatsoever, please hit the thumbs up. If you like my videos, you like my vibe, you just want to come and be a part of my fragrance journey, please hit that subscribe button down below, and then you just got to hit the bell notification so you know when the videos are coming in your feed. Guys, I love you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, peace and love.